Hey y'all, welcome to Paula's Kitchen. And I got Bubbles in here with me today and I'm so excited.
Me too.
Bubbles is from my hometown of Albany, Georgia. And we hadn't been able to see each other, since, I don't think we've seen each other since Christmas. So, but that's a new normal right now, isn't it?
I think our new norm is here.
Terrible. It's terrible that we had to be separated from our loved ones, but it's getting better.
And our grandchildren.
Yes. Oh my God, our precious grandchildren. Y'all, I'm going to share a recipe that was in my very, very, very first cookbook, and it's zucchini bread, and I love it.
That's good.
And this time of year, all these wonderful vegetables are coming in, your cukes, your zucchini, your squash, your corn, your watermelons, your cantaloupe. In fact, I've got some cantaloupe over here from Davis Produce that we've got cut.
That's got to be cut today.
Uh-huh. I mean, the smell is incredible. So, this is a good time of year to start taking advantage of some of our vegetables coming in. So, Cece Lou?
What you want, the dry?
I got the dry right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to just mix this all together. And, what I love about zucchini bread and blueberry muffins or banana nut bread, you don't have to pull out your mixer. You can just do it all with a spoon. So this is nutmeg, salt, baking soda. Soda. And this is cinnamon. Yeah, so I'm just going to stir this together and then you can...
Water.
Okay.
We got lemon juice.
Okay.
We got, how do you say it?
All.
And then we got as Aunt Peggy says, eggs.
You know what? I think I'm gonna need a little bit bigger bowl than that. I'm scared to.
I need a spoon.
I got one laying right there.
I think not. Hold on.
I'm just scared
I get my
to
own
chance.
spoon.
I'm just scared to chance pouring everything into that bowl.
And then stirring it.
Yeah. Good. And that'll give me more room to get that sugar and flour. Ooh, that nutmeg smells so good.
Mix.
And speaking of nutmeg, I keep nuts of nutmeg.
Do you?
And oh gosh, yes.
You just grate it?
Yes, and grate it, and it's just so much better. So if you've never done the fresh little nut, in fact, I can show it to y'all
Where
right
do you
now.
order them? Or where do you buy them?
From the grocery store. Yeah.
I better go to,
All right, that's
like Fresh Market or Whole Foods?
Publix, Kroger, Piggly Wiggly.
We don't have a pig anymore. We don't
I
have a Kroger
know the
anymore.
Piggly Wiggly closed
We
here.
have Harvey's and Publix.
All right, dadgummit, I'm looking for them. I want to show y'all now.
You're looking for whole ones?
Little nutmegs, and I know
They
I've
look
got
like a
them.
little round ball.
Oh, here they are.
Like a little apron.
All right, so this is, where's my little thing? This drawer is such a mess, y'all. Oh, here it is.
A
So
little
all you,
zest.
So all you have to do is just grate that nut. It takes a few minutes, but oh, it's so aromatic and just tastes so much better than, the already powdered. So,
How often do you throw away your spices?
not nearly as often as I should. I think most of them last about 6 months. And I'll keep mine for 6 years.
I know. I opened something the other day and I thought, what is it? I couldn't smell it.
I know.
But I had to throw a half
I was making a
bottle of
recipe the other
that.
day that Bobby had shared with me. And I said, son, I'm not going and paying $7, $8, $9, $10 for a bottle of some kind of seasoning. So I said, I would appreciate if you just loan me some of yours.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I wish that they would make seasonings in smaller
bottles.
And one company does makes
I was
it
going to
in
say,
the...
there's one that I buy at Publix that's in a little, it's got a red top, yellow label, and it's not that expensive.
Yeah. But plus it...
I'm ready for the wet.
Yes, I'm ready. Just dump it in.
Okay.
So, yeah, because unless you go in with a buddy and split the spices with them.
Vanilla is,
Oh my
but now,
gosh.
you know what? I like the vanilla paste, and did I bring you some of that?
No, but Eddie and I made our homemade vanilla the other day.
With the vodka?
Yes. Were you here then?
No, but I've done it.
Okay. Well, we made one batch with vodka and one batch with bourbon.
Like the Madagascar bourbon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So, Sissy Lou.
Okay, now you got to put
Ready?
in your
Raisins,
nuts,
zucchini.
raisins. First, you're gonna do your nuts, then your raisins.
And that zucchini has got water in it. So
you need to tell me, be sure
that's-
to add the zucchini.
that is gonna give it,
Moist.
instead of putting milk or anything in it, that zucchini is gonna bring some liquid to this, so it'll be just perfect.
All right, you didn't put that zucchini in the food processor. You grated it.
Well, Teresa does
Teresa
all the
grated it?
prepping, so you would have to ask Teresa.
It's grated,
Grated, okay.
just a normal grater.
Just the cheese grater, okay.
Teresa, she's itching, isn't she?
Yes.
She's wanting you to scratch her little Lulu. All three of them are going to see their doctor Friday. And Dr. Kyle's going to give them all shots for the itching.
Okay, here you
So I can't hardly wait. Now, Bubbles sprayed these, you know, while we were getting everything ready.
Now this recipe says to add nuts and raisins, but you gotta add the zucchini, girls. Don't forget that. If you go by this recipe,
Oh,
don't forget to add the zucchini.
yeah, I mean, isn't it all listed up there?
It's listed, but if it would be like Kathy, she would call and she said, well, what do I do with this zucchini?
Oh my God.
It's sitting here and it says to add into the dry, add nuts and raisins.
Oh,
Where do you
there's-
put the zucchini? In the mix, Kathy. Kathy's not a cook, but she does good at what when she does try, she does okay.
Okay. Now I like to measure, especially when I'm doing layer cakes, y'all. I like to know that my batter is divided. Properly. Yeah. So, I mean, this is not a layered cake, so it really doesn't matter, but I just like to know.
I've gotten mine down pat when I do my little Christmas cakes from neighbors.
Uh-huh.
I know exactly how much goes in my little miniature
Yeah.
pans.
Yeah.
So I don't have one that's
Yeah.
bigger
Yeah,
than the other.
bigger than the other.
One over in the oven. And it
Okay.
didn't have vanilla in it, did it? Nope. All the spices.
Yep, it's got just what it needs. There's a nutmeg and the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the soda will help it rise. And that was plain flour. Y'all, I don't know if I said that. And if it doesn't say, if it doesn't tell you to use plain flour, a good way to know is if the flour calls for baking soda, baking powder, salt, okay, that tells you right there that you are to use plain flour.
The recipe says
Now-
all-purpose, but that's
Yeah.
plain.
Right. And if it doesn't have any of those ingredients, then it's self-rising. So, you know, that's just a good little way to look for. Okay. Down to the end.
But you can't substitute self-rising.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and just leave out the salt.
Yeah. And
Okay.
if you're using self-rising, you just don't use the
Salt.
salt, the soda, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Okie dokie. Not in a cake.
And you, oh yeah, I do it all the time, yeah. Because I don't always have, you know, the flour. But I do try to keep plain flour in my house because if I've got plain, I can always add to, but I can't take away. So. Okie doke, Cicero.
Got the oven on?
You want to get those in the oven?
350?
Yes. I think for about an hour, I'm not
For 1
sure.
hour. You ready?
Yes.
Do we have to beat them?
All right, our zucchini bread is ready, and Bubbles just said this is a great way to get your children to eat their vegetables. Uh-oh. Did these get sprayed?
Yeah. We sure do.
Okie dokie. I do recommend, though, when you're making anything like a cake or a bread, that you use the spray that's got the flour in it instead of just the
That's what
The
we
grease.
did. We did. Huh.
I don't know because I was doing something else. So,
I sprayed it with the butter. I'm sorry.
oh, well, that's all right. We're just gonna work on getting this thing out. And if you want to really make sure, you can put this down on some wax paper and cut you out. Okay, it's coming. I mean, it's stuck, but it's coming.
That's the best part. I don't think we let it cool enough.
Oh no.
You just say we let it cool 10 minutes?
It's
No?
just stuck.
Good try, Susan.
All right, so see, I just took my spatula, y'all,
Put it back
and
together.
yeah, put it back together while it's warm. So there you go. Okie dokie.
Put that puzzle back together.
Yes. So,
Even
Yeah.
chefs don't do it perfect.
Mm-mm.
no, so, you know, you want to just make sure you spray your pans very, very good. And if you're worried about it sticking, then use the wax paper. And you're guaranteed then. Okie dokie. So here we go. We're gonna let those cool, but we're gonna let it sit right there to cool, and we're gonna taste it. Oh my gosh, I love this stuff, y'all.
You gonna do butter?
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Butter.
I really, really do prefer an herbed cream cheese on zucchini bread, but I'll show y'all that another day. How about that? And we'll just suffer through with butter.
Can't beat it. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yummy.
Breakfast bread too.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Mm-hmm. And tomorrow we can take this and slice it, y'all. Put it on
Toast it.
on the cast iron griddle and toast it.
Mm.
Turn it hard. Don't come.
So cool.
Bye bye.
Come on, Barb. Listen, my little Janice. Oh, it's the best life. She'll try everything.
The MPs.
Remember, it's summer and zucchini is great. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.